feel, the endless critiques on a movie that didn't even be made because the original was perfect. Tonight. That's right, we're talking about the new Lion King movie. Hello, I'm Julia from the Style Studios, where we talk about your favorite things from your childhood. And today we are going to talk about the live-action Lion King movie. Live action being in air quotes because it is technically animated. Just, CGI and all that. And the new movie. So, started off, my expectations. In the week leading up to the movie coming out, I must have watched the original like 2 or 3 times. One, because it's just really good, and 2, to get myself hyped. And although when I watched it, I was like, this is perfect. They don't need to make a remake or anything. It's how are they going to make this better? There was that tiny hope in the back of my head, like, wow, they're going to try to make this better. They must have a great idea of how to make this better. And let me just say, when I walked out of that movie theater, that was not my reaction. That they found an amazing, ingenious way of making the original Lion King movie one of Disney's best better, because they definitely did not do that. First of all, the most obvious thing, it looks beautiful. Everything, the animals, the environments, everything looked insane. I mean, it definitely was longer, and a lot of it was because there were lots of shots, lengthy shots of them just showing off all the new, beautiful sights and characters to be seen. And I didn't hate that. It looked amazing, and they were able to make it like real enough where it looked really real without making it too scary for the kiddos watching it. And I have to say that they did a pretty good job. There was a little girl on my left and a little girl a bit to my right in the movie theater, and they both seemed completely fine with all the live looking animals fighting and all that. So let's move into more story related stuff. First of all, when I was watching, especially towards the beginning, and I'm pretty sure everything Mufasa said, they kept, over half the lines said in that movie. They pretty much kept from the original. Definitely all of Mufasa's lines, because they're just too iconic. They couldn't have changed them. And I'd say most of what Scar said, and same with Zazu, were only changed a tiny bit. They were pretty much the same. Which I didn't hate, because the original was still good. Walking out, I was thinking, would I like this better or worse if I hadn't seen the original and grown up with it? Because on the one hand, the movie was full of nostalgia for me, because it was so similar. It did fill me up with all the nostalgia, like, oh, I recognize that, oh, look at that, But then on the other hand, all the lines are so witty and amazing and funny, but I feel like their deliveries on the line were better in the original than in this. So would I have liked it better if I hadn't heard the original and I'd just be like, wow, that's a funny line, ha ha ha, that's a good joke, and I wasn't thinking in my head like, no, the way the previous voice actor said it was way better, because I did think that. I don't want to critique any voice actor saying no, you did garbage, but some of the notable ones for me, I think that Scar is such an iconic voice. I don't think that this one did it justice. At the top of my head, I don't know who did do the voice acting for Scar, but definitely did not do it justice. The original was so amazing, and this one it wasn't bad, it just did not nearly match up. On the other hand, I did like the fresh new voices for young Nala and Simba. I thought they had really good chemistry together. And also there was some new lines of them, going back and forth and just having fun. And the new cubs are adorable. They were so cute and I loved them. One thing I did not love was them limiting, most of Be Prepared. Be Prepared is one of the best villain songs in Disney's lineup. Why did they shorten that? There's no good reason. I mean, yeah, the movie was already long, but why shorten such an iconic scene? I mean, yeah, most of the amazingness of the original Be Prepared was because the first half of the song was just Scar saying, I need your help, hyenas, while just saying how stupid the hyenas are. It's brilliant. He's saying how you cannot retain this information, but I'm going to tell you an amazing plan. I know you can't process this information. You are too stupid, but I need your help because I have such an amazing plan and you're going to love it. That's basically what it is. And though they didn't make the hyenas in this one bumbling idiots like they did in the original, so I guess it would have been weird if they kept that part. I don't know. I just didn't really love it, how they completely cut out Be Prepared. Though some of the songs I thought were so amazing. I think in the original, Just Can't Wait to Be King, there was lots of like in Simba's imagination, like all these animals dancing and just it was all like colorful and in his imagination. But I did love this one where you see all the animals in the watering hole and Simba and Nala were dancing around with them and trying to escape Zazu. I thought it was great, and I did like the voices of the new kids. I thought that they're very fresh and new. Not that there was anything wrong with the original, but I think that the new ones did do just as well, and they were a bit different, so that's good. Even though 90% of this movie was the exact same, it's nice to have some different stuff. What else? Okay, let's talk Timon and Pumbaa. Timon and Pumbaa. I mean, okay, so Timon and Pumbaa are two of the most iconic voices in Disney. In the original, I think their voices are so iconic, I can't even describe how they are. I don't know. They were just very different in this movie. They were just not the way they were in the original. It just didn't sit well with me because in my mind, I was like, wait, Timon doesn't sound like that. Timon's supposed to sound like he did before, Another one of the things would I have appreciated it more if I hadn't grown up with the original, because I don't know, it was so unfamiliar, and I didn't like it. I liked the original Timon and Pumbaa. They had more cartoonish, like over the top voices to go along with it being a over the top cartoon, especially in the scenes Timon and Pumbaa were in. Everything was like over the top. Hakuna Matata was good. I don't have any way to disagree with that. I thought everything that they did, there were some jokes that were good. I mean, again, a lot of it was the exact same. There's the whole scene about them talking about the stars and what they think the stars are. Pretty much word for word what it was in the original, which I don't mind because it was really funny in the original. I just wish they could have put some new stuff in there along with lots and lots and lots of stuff completely copied. Like, if you're going to copy 90% of the original movie, you should be thinking, do we really need a remake? Because, what I liked about the Aladdin remake, although Aladdin was still a really good original movie that didn't really need a remake in my mind, I thought they did a great job by making it different than the original was. When this, they really just made most of it exactly the same. Okay, one more thing, and then I'll review overall what I thought of the movie. One more thing was the new songs, if you include the credits, but the new song that Beyonce sings when Simba is running back to the Pride Rock from after, meeting his father in the sky. And you know what scene it is, you get it. I felt that it was a pretty song. Not quite what I wanted when I heard that this movie is going to have new songs. I mean, it was a pretty song. It was a great song, but I don't think it added anything to the movie. I mean, it just didn't. It's very forgettable, and it just really didn't add anything. I mean, it was nice. I liked the music. I don't know. There's nothing. I would have rathered any of the characters sing a song than just a song play while he happens to be running across the screen. Because that would add so much more to the story, Whether the song is good or bad, it adds more, you show more of the characters. Like how they expertly did in the new Aladdin movie. They gave Jasmine a song, because Jasmine needed a song. I mean, to be honest, if I was to give a character a song in a new Lion King movie, I'd say, one, either Mufasa. I think a song maybe of Mufasa and Simba when they're young, or just Mufasa by himself. Or, I don't know, just something for Simba, maybe like Simba about coming home, he's singing something, I don't know. It sounds stupid when you say it like that, but it's a musical. And speaking of musicals, Lion King is a musical. There are plenty of good songs that were made for the Lion King that I love. So, I don't know, I think I would rather have them just taken a song or two from the Lion King the musical than add in a song that really didn't add anything but a reason to get Beyonce as a voice actor, which I think she did an amazing job. I thought that Beyonce as adult Nala, she didn't take away from it. She definitely added. She was a great voice actor, but the song just wasn't too great. So overall, I definitely criticized it a lot. And if you haven't seen it yet, somehow, even though there's spoiler alert in the title, if you haven't seen it, I think you definitely still should. It was very entertaining to see, especially if you did enjoy the original. Just go in not expecting it to be better than the original. The original is amazing, and given the two, if I had like both the DVDs in front of me and I can choose either one to watch, I think I'd always choose the original. But it's very entertaining to see new lines and new scenes with some of Disney's best characters, and some of the songs sung slightly differently than in the original, which made them nice and breath of fresh air in some parts. And if you enjoy the original, you will enjoy this movie if you set realistic expectations that it's not going to be the gem the original was. Was it worth making a remake just for an entertaining thing that was kind of like the original but not enough to make people happy? I don't think it needed to be made, but I'm happy it was. I think I would have rather them be a bit more, take a bit more risks and make it a bit more different. Again, add that song for Mufasa or Simba. I think that would have been great. I think they could have made some new jokes. They definitely use a lot of the old lines. Like, I know a lot of the lines just because I watched the movie a lot. And if you did, you'll definitely recognize a lot of the lines. You'll know, like, yeah, Scar does say that in the original, and he says it here. It's the exact same. Or, wait, I remember Zazu said that in the original, which in one hand, it's like, oh my god, I recognize that. That's amazing. And on the other hand, it's like, well, I already know that joke. It's not funny, But I think you should still go see it. See it once, get your opinion for yourself, because I'm sure there are people out there that walked away from that theater saying, like, oh my god, that movie was amazing. And I don't mean to turn anyone down. Maybe you're going to be one of those people that will go into that theater and be like, oh my god, that movie was amazing. I just want to say my experience with the movie. Maybe don't, make it a big thing like, oh my god, I can't wait to go to the theater. I'm going to get this much popcorn. I'm going to bring all my friends. Just go, see it, maybe even wait for it to come on DVD. Whatever you want to do. But I think it was very entertaining to watch. Maybe not worth however much time Disney spent on making the movie, though it looked astounding. I just have to address that again. It looked absolutely incredible. So go see it, make your own opinion, maybe comment down below what you thought of the movie after you saw it. If you already saw it, what do you think? Do you agree with me? Do you not? That's the end of this video. Make sure to like, share, and hit that notification bell. Subscribe by clicking here. And watch another one of my videos on Disney or Pixar by clicking here. Also, comment down below. What do you think of the movie? What do you think of my review on the movie? Would you like to see more reviews? And what movies would you like me to review next? See you guys next time. Bye!